Welcome to BDSM Dungeon Play. Today we're going to talk a little bit about cupping and hopefully get it all done in one video. If you're interested in the history of cupping, it's been around for centuries. I would say Google it, look it up on Wikipedia, do a little bit of research. In modern times, by athletic therapists, in fact, if you follow the Olympics and amateur athletics, you'll see these little purple circles on the back of athletes that have been cupped and had cupping therapy done for, muscle therapy, nerve therapy. In BDSM Dungeon Play, it's used to move energy, and generally speaking, when we're working with cupping, we're working with atmosphere changes in pressure, sometimes in temperature. I'm going to show you two different types of cupping kits, and then we're going to do two short videos on cupping. Fire cups is probably one of the more common. This is an older style fire cup, and I'm going to give you a warning. It's round. The newer style fire cups are more modern, have a flat bottom. And if you don't own a set of fire cups, but you're interested in buying a set, I would recommend buying one of the newer style sets that has the flat bottom, because then when you actually are cupping, you can set them down on the table and they don't tend to roll off. These round ones, you have to be very careful that they don't roll off. And they are heavy glass, kind of like Pyrex. They don't break easily, but they are prone to rolling around and breaking. Then the other type of cup is just simply a vacuum cup, Chinese vacuum cup or Asian vacuum cup. It'll come with a little hand pump that creates a vacuum, and different size cups, and the cups fit on the end of the hand pump. And I usually take a little bit of Vaseline or petroleum jelly and put a little bit of lubricant around the edge of the cup so that it seals when you create the vacuum. Both fire and vacuum cups work strictly straight off a vacuum drawn by a pump. You're creating a vacuum in a fire cup by taking alcohol or a flame and heating up the inside of the cup, then putting it down on the skin. The difference in pressure and temperature creates a vacuum in the cup and sucks the skin and muscle up into the cup, and it sits there working its magic. Okay, I'm not going to do fire cups per se today. I'm going to give you a short demonstration on the vacuum cup, and we're just going to take the vacuum cup, or a series of vacuum cups, and we're going to go down on either side of Moonstone's spine, following her chakras. So just a couple squeezes. Okay, there's one without Vaseline. I'll put a little bit of Vaseline on this one so you can see the difference. You may not be able to see a whole lot of difference, but the skin scoots up easier into one that's had a little Vaseline, and you get a better seal, so it's going to stay a little bit longer. So we're just going to go up and down her spine, and what this does, it draws the skin up, it draws blood up, and blood flow increases in the area where the cup is. It has some healing therapies. The concept working between the chakras would be that you would get energy flowing up and down the chakras, and that's a good thing. It's kind of a soothing scene, a meditative type scene for use in the dungeon. If you're doing it as a physical therapist, then your goals are maybe different, but there's nothing wrong with a little bit of therapy in dungeon play even. So that I like the Chinese vacuum cups because they're very easy to use. Fire cups, you have to be a little bit coordinated in playing with your fire safely and doing the cupping at the same time, whereas the vacuum cups are very, very user friendly, if you will. Now, you can combine a little bit of blood play with vacuum cup play. If you take, you could take a knife and make a small incision or a scalpel. There's another product called a sterile dermal needle that's used in Tai Chi type of therapies. Sterile dermal needles become specific to one individual, so if I use one, I write the name of the bottom that it was used on and only use it on that bottom. Okay, so we get this going here, and gonna give her a few minutes to relax with it. Probably about the time I get them all on, we're gonna start taking them off, because you don't want to watch a 60-minute video of vacuum cups sitting on her back. Okay, if you were going to do a dermal play, then you would slowly see a little bit of blood filling into this cup if you combine blood play with this type of cupping vacuum play, but you don't have to. It can just be just like this. Okay, and then to take them off, you simply break the vacuum seal. You can use your finger to do that. And you hear the vacuum as it releases. And then of course, you would clean these off before you put them away. And we're gonna stop the video at that point, and I will take them off and we'll go to the next segment.